Hi, so this reading is with the Rider-Waite deck, and this is a series I'm doing a different deck every day, different tarot deck every day, and this is the first tarot deck I ever got, and it was gifted to me. I'm not sure what version it is, but yeah, it's pretty standard Rider-Waite, but yeah, obviously I got it a long time ago, nearly 30 years. So I used it a little bit, then didn't use it, and now I sort of just use it as a demonstration, but yeah, I'm kind of getting back into using it more. So I'm going to draw a few cards, and I'm going to use charms, my charm box, just to show you, I don't know, another way of reading, combining charms with cards. So I'll draw the cards first. What do we need to know at this time? Maybe that's what we'll say. What do we need to know at this time, please? Okay. Page of Swords, Judgment, World card, and the Four of Swords underneath the deck, the Strength card, and the Ace of Cups. I'm going to draw another card. So we've got the Hanged Man. It's in reverse, but I don't generally do reversals, but I kind of feel like I want to leave it as a reversal. Okay, so I've got this charm box, so I'm going to shuffle them. It makes a lot of noise. And my finger is caught on that. That's the shoe. This little one, whatever it is, what is it? It's a treasure chest. It's the key, 2 keys. The half, a fireplace, and my finger's caught on that, the O, the letter O. Could be a 0 as well. I feel like I want to draw another one for what's going ahead. So this is a pomegranate. I think it's a pomegranate, which is a sign of, I don't know, abundance, growth. I think it's on one of the Major Arcana cards. So I'm going to draw another card for that. What does this pomegranate, what card does it go with, please? What card does that pomegranate go with, please? Okay, so this is the 5 of Cups. So let's bring this down. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So we've got the shoe. This is an old, I don't know, maybe Victorian style of shoe. On the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about learning. And it's interesting with the shoe because like it's such it's just a romantic looking shoe. And really I've got, it doesn't really go with the Page of Swords, what I'm getting, but it's like, stepping out and just seeing the good in something. So perhaps that's what this card is about. Just really sort of seeing the nice things in a situation, in your life. I mean, it's got pansies on it, and that's my favourite flower. And I can't remember what pansies are, but they're quite high vibration flowers. I mean, flowers are high vibration anyway. But there's something, I don't know whether it's a past loved one or something like that. And it's interesting because this shoe now is a bit worn. It's a little bit knocked about, but it's still got that beautiful sort of sense about it. It doesn't matter. The blemishes on it don't really matter. It's almost like what's old is new again. So there could be a sense of that what is old in your life, there's sort of like a sense of renewal or refreshing attitude towards something that you've had for a while. Judgment with the treasure chest. I mean, the treasure chest is, well, yeah, it's like luck. It doesn't actually necessarily go with judgment either, because judgment is acting on what you have deep inside. It's a calling, but perhaps that acting on that is going to bring you rewards that you really don't expect. The World card with the key. That's kind of that feels like it's really obvious. The key used to be 21. You've never been 21 before, and now you've got keys to the door. There's something like that. I can't remember it. But the World card is like stepping out into the world, the next chapter. You've matured, you've learned from your mistakes, you understand, you've got the key, you've got the solution to something. So this is really finding a solution to something. And what's old is new again. What you're called to do is going to bring you some sort of really deep and unexpected reward is what I've got. Let's look at the rest of it. The overarching energy with the hearth to me is like hearth and home. It's a place where you're comfortable. Fire, to me, a fireplace is a symbol of comfort. I mean, I don't have a fireplace. We don't really need them here. It's not really cold enough, but there's something magical about looking into fire and seeing the different shapes, and it's always changing, it's always moving. And this card is about rest. So it's almost paradoxical that some sort of rest that you're going to take, or that you're being called to, or you may have been forced to. You may not be able to move forward for some reason. That is going to bring you a sense of renewal, or an actual renewal in some way. And I mean, rest does do that. Rest can do that. It can make you, I'm getting revise your energy. It can rejuvenate you. There's something quite magical happening with these charms tonight. Okay, so I think I drew this one next. And we've got the Hanged Man, and it's reverse. I've never really known how to read reversals. I've never really learnt that. I just haven't been able to grasp it. But I do feel that with this card, you see, if you had that upright, it would be very similar to that. It's an energy of being really stationary. It's an energy of being perhaps held up. Sometimes I see this card as not being able to move forward, something not happening, something not ending in a way. It's a stalemate. I haven't read it that way in this reading, and this card is 2 upright, but reversed I feel that it is quite the opposite, and I'm getting opposite as the word for this O. So there's something in your life perhaps at the moment that is actually going to be opposite to what you expect, and that may be now opposite to what you expect, or you may be reacting or acting in a way opposite to what other people expect, or even opposite to what you expect in yourself. Okay, so let's look at this one. And as I said, the pomegranate has got something, I can't remember really, but is it with the is it the High Priestess? I'll quickly see if I can find the High Priestess here, and that may help me to understand it a bit better. I can't actually see that without glasses, but it might be in the Empress card. Let's see if I can find the... Yeah, okay. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's strawberries, maybe it's pomegranates, don't know. But it's in the High Priestess. So, I mean, pomegranates are really yummy. But you've got the pomegranate here. So there's a bit of High Priestess energy in that there's something really deeper. There's something deeper than what you know about in this card. And this card is a card of grief. Obviously, this person is wearing a black cloak. And, you can say, oh, yeah, look on the bright side, look at the 2 cups upright, until you're blue in the face. But that doesn't alter the fact that this person is in grief. And really, it's there can be a level of gaslighting. I feel, I don't want to be judgmental. I'm pretty judgmental, I think. Maybe that's what this is about. Sometimes tarot readers can say, oh, well, just look on the bright side. Look at what you've got. Look at the 2 cups. But it is a card of grief. So, but interestingly enough, as I'm going through this and really thinking out loud, or to a level challenging, challenging, yeah, I'm challenging myself. But is it channeling? Does that even exist? Who knows? I'm probably getting a full understanding of this card better than I ever had, particularly with this pomegranate. So this is showing you, hopefully, that the addition of charms can really help you to understand the cards better and give you a different perspective, give you a deeper perspective. And that's what I'm getting with this, that the pomegranate growth, I'm getting deeper exploration, and not of the grief, of, I don't like to say the benefit of this situation, because sometimes situations are so shit that there doesn't feel like there's any benefit. But there's some benefit, perhaps not in this situation, but from a side issue, or, just a coincidence, or something comes out of this indirectly. Something comes out of this grief indirectly that is going to be really, really creative and productive for you. Okay, and I feel that that is coming from the stationary period. That is coming from a time of being in a hanged man energy, but that is reversed now, and that is changing from the hanged man situation to an opportunity. So cutting it all to the chase, I feel that as I am doing this reading and I am really finding that I'm understanding the cards better, there might be a better understanding happening for you in your situation. It doesn't matter if my rambling doesn't make sense. It may or may not make sense to you, but what I am getting that is that this situation is going to make things clearer to you. It's going to produce an outcome that you do not expect. It's going to give you a level of comfort that you could not see, that you had no chance of really seeing in the past, or possibly even now. There could even be a sense of really unlocking the feeling that going forward you're going to be able to find solutions and opportunities perhaps a lot easier or a lot more smoothly than you ever have had before or found before. I hope that's helpful. Cheers.